Good morning, everybody. Headed out today to do a little land hunting at a 1900s home. Normally I don't do a lot of hunting in the summertime. It's just too hot. Ground's too hard here in July and here in Texas, and we just don't do much of it. But I had a friend of mine that got permission to do a 1900s home, and so we had a little break in the weather. It's in the low 90s. Right now it's in the upper 70s, so it's pleasant. It's fixing to get a lot hotter here quicker. Had a little rain, so the ground may be just a little bit softer. I normally don't do land hunting. I usually stop about Memorial Day and start doing my water hunting, but it's an opportunity. I'm going to grab it when we can, and we're going to go over here and hopefully might find some silver coins, maybe a couple of relics, maybe a token or two. Who knows? I love the old homes. I don't love the heat. But we'll see what we come up with. If we find something, I'll turn the camera on, and we'll see what we can find today. Well, here we are. There's my friend Sean. Say hello, Sean.
Hello.
This is the house that we'll be hunting this morning. What year did you say this was built?
This was 1900, 1910.
1910. Big old pecan tree. Lots of yard to hit. So hopefully we're going to find some good treasure here today. Maybe a good silver. Get out of the silver streak that we haven't been in here lately. I guess it's not really a streak, is it?
A drought.
A drought, silver drought. Well, we're going to get swinging here and find out what we can get. And here's what I'm hunting with today. I'm hunting with my AT Max and my Predator Piranha shovel. Here's my setup. I'm going to be in custom mode, running iron disc at 30, running my sensitivity up, all the way up 2 bars down. And that way I get most of the relics, but cut a lot of the trash out, a lot of the iron. So it's a good setting for me. I enjoy it. So hopefully that Max is going to pull off. It's pulled out some great silvers already. And so here's our house. So let's get to swinging. Just the Clad corner. I'm going to dig around this huge pecan tree. Hopefully there'll be something here. There we go. Mercury dime. $19.43, I believe. My eyes, I can't see. That's a nice silver for the day. always good to get a silver on the hunt. But
What's a tank?
it's an army tank. It's just Hot Wheels. Got a dog tag from 2006 from Pima County. That county's not from around here. Tucson, Arizona. While I was detecting this yard, the neighbor came up and told us we can hunt his yard. And it's in the same neighborhood. We got this landowner here, his mother's house as well, which is a house built in 1915. And the neighbor, he's walking down the street. He lives in that little gray house across the street, which is dated in the 1930s. So just getting one permission, now we have 3 permissions. We already found 1 silver. Well, it's not anything really old yet, but we're still looking. I don't know. That's the back of looks like the back of a pocket watch. Got some fancy on it. Looks really nice. You can see a little hinge right there. I don't see any writing on it. But I'll take it. Very pretty. Look at that together. It looks like a little gold ring. But I'm not sure yet. But nonetheless, yeah, it's just going to be a little junk ring. Had me going there for a second. I thought it was a gold. But I'll take a ring any day. Pretty nice. Came across this yard that we got permission on a while ago, right here in the front porch. I came across this good signal. It was ringing up like a 76, 78, jumping around a little bit. But it ended up being a gold-plated military bracelet. The gold plating came off, and it says Joyce L. Kirkpatrick has the Social Security number and U.S. Navy Reserve. I'm going to see if I can't stick it back on there. But it says Mother and Dad on the back. You still see the imprint on the bracelet itself. But we're going to try to piece it back together. I wish I would have live dug this, but I didn't. Anyway, it's a good find. And of course, you can't find the treasures unless you start out digging all the trash and toy, tractor, can, all the stuff you normally get out of yards. Wasn't too trashy, but had enough trash in it that made you tired digging all the time. The ground was not too bad. A couple of toy cars. I always enjoy. I've kept every toy car that I've ever dug. I think I probably have well over 200-300 of them now. And I'll clean these up, put them in the collection. The guy I was hunting with today, he's from the Army, so he really liked the Army tank. And so those are always good little finds. You dig in enough yards, you'll dig your fair share of all those. Of course, you can't, what's a yard without a brass nozzle, right? But I actually keep every one that I've ever dug. I have probably about 30 of them now. And I put them on a wire brush wheel, shine them back up to a bright brass, clear coat them with some polyurethane, and I have a whole display that I make out of these. This is some type of old, I think it may be part of an old toy. The house I was digging in was a 1910. This actually came out of the it's the 1910 home. So I don't know. I think it's just an old tractor wheel or something. A little bit change, 2 quarters. We had 5 dimes and 10 pennies. And of course, every yard is going to have a key. It's going to have a dog tag. But what's interesting about this dog tag is it's from Arizona, in Pena County, Arizona, 2000 and I guess that's 2006, and the dog license. But I collect those too. I have a whole display that I keep on those. This was a good find. It's a good relic. This is an old back of a pocket watch. It's got a lot of good fancy design on it. And I have a collection of these pocket watch backs as well. Lots of good intricate design. Oh boy, we just don't make stuff like this anymore. Such quality craftsmanship. And then we got permission to do this one more yard, and I got a gold plated. It's kind of hard. The gold plating is coming off of the bracelet. I'm going to try to get that back on there. But it's Joyce Kirkpatrick. There's the Social Security number, and she is in the U.S. Navy Reserve. Let me put that down. And you still kind of see the imprint there. I don't know if that's gold. I'll have to look on the clasp later. But it rang up really nice. But on the back, there's an inscription, if I can get it over there. And it says Mother and Dad. I don't know if you can read. There we go. Mother and Dad. So I don't know if this was a gift or or what. But that's always a good find. I'd like to put it in my military collection. This was kind of a surprise. It's a junk ring. I would call it a junk ring. It's not a precious metal ring, put it that way. It's still a very nice ring, though. It's looks like it may be stainless steel, maybe 70s, 80s. But, you know, on Facebook, I'm known as the Ring King, and I enjoy finding rings. They're some of my favorite things. Had a wheat penny, and 1919, if we can get an angle on it right there. And then we got a 1942 Mercury dime. I'm trying to, I don't have the eyes to see if there's a mint mark on there. Yeah, there is a mint mark on there. It looks like maybe a S. 1942 S. I have to see if that's a key mint date or not. Usually S's are a little bit more key mint than others, but we'll have to check on that when I clean everything up. And so until next time, tune in. If you like these videos, they're new. This is my second one that I'll be putting out. Would really like you to like and subscribe them and share them with everybody else that you can come across with, and help me to get that subscription up and get this message out, get these videos out. But until next time, don't forget, Jesus is the greatest treasure of all, and lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven. God bless. We'll see you next episode.